Alright, that was the sound of absolute magic. So, we're going to try this thing out and see how it goes. My name's John.
My name's Lucas.
And I'll be, my name's Justin.
He almost said it again.
I almost said it. In case you guys didn't know, last time we were doing a test run.
Logan's a jerk.
And
Jerk.
I said, my name's Justin Turner, and I'll be your host. Just kind of put John underneath the belt there. But we got ourselves a bit of cheese dip. So that's what you... I can't legally, I'm not allowed to.
It's queso.
Yeah, legally I can't say what it is.
Got some cheese dip, got some summer sausage.
Yeah, we have a bunch of snacks.
There it
is.
This is a bit of an experiment, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it could be ASMR if you really...
Just turn up your volume way high.
Just turn the captions on if the crunching's too loud, you know? Alright.
Well, how you guys
Can
doing?
openers? Questions? Alright.
Can openers?
What?
Like,
Oh,
yeah, I was just referencing
I got
that.
skin on my teeth. From the summer sausage.
From the...
From the summer sausage. I have to mention that.
John and Logan are getting a little risky over there.
Alright.
Okay. So one of the topics. Let's see. You wanna try jazz pieces?
Jazz pieces?
We can.
I think we should talk about some of the pieces that we did at Green Country. Because, I mean, Lucas doesn't know too much about them, but we were starting with a new one in jazz called The New Standard. And it...
Because I'm trash.
I mean, you weren't even in jazz, though. Like,
I'm still trash.
the first semester when it was all going on. We have solo ensemble coming up. Are you guys doing anything?
I'm doing 2 ensembles.
You are? Oh, yeah, they're doing the...
Two ensembles and a solo.
We're doing that.
La Macabre or something?
Oh, Dance Macabre.
Dance Macabre. Macabre. Whatever. Yeah. Are you doing any?
I'm doing the trombone and then low brass, along with I'm doing a concert piece for a solo.
Okay, cool.
And what's your second one, John?
And then trumpet choir. I'm just singing with ensembles. I'm not going to do solos. But about jazz pieces. So recently, Justin and I, we were in this.
I don't know if I like that or not.
They'll get some used to.
Yeah.
I mean, one of you guys can call me Logan. But
No. They weren't supposed to know.
Logan Roberts.
Yeah, like Justin. This is Logan Roberts. Oh, dang it.
Cut it. Take 2. Anyways,
Yeah, we were in this group, and it was just a bunch of kids around like our county, I guess. And we were just playing a bunch of jazz pieces that was directed by the OSU jazz instructor, so that was pretty cool. We had 5 pieces, but we only played 4.
yeah, they didn't do,
Mr. Timmons.
Mr. Timmons, yeah.
I forget who the composer was of it.
Mr.
Was it Sammy Nestico or someone else?
No, it was Gene Thorne, I think. Gene Thorne, maybe. They're timid to play Timmons.
That was funny. Wow.
I mean, it was such a cake piece. I don't know. I felt.
Mr. Timmons was really easy. Because we
Yeah.
played it our first day.
Is that why they was it like because it was like?
Yeah, I couldn't tell. Like, I thought maybe like because he was running. Our director was running a bit late.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe he just didn't have enough time to go over the fine detail of that. But I was like, it's such an easy piece. Maybe just he doesn't want to look like he's doing cake pieces. You know?
Yeah.
Which whenever I say he, it's Dr. Tommy Poole.
Yeah.
Plus fine is or like
Fine detail.
five pieces with fine detail that's kind of a long production.
Yeah.
Kind of difficult to put
we
together.
worked really hard for like almost all day on
Oh, yeah.
Saturday.
He would call out anyone who didn't staccato anything.
Yeah.
But
like
honestly, it was worth it. Like in Jamie's is really slow
I
piece.
love Jamie, but I didn't play. Yeah. Yeah, there was just a lot of like there were a lot of small details that that he just made sure we stuck with, or else, you know, we just had like we couldn't tap our foot, we couldn't we couldn't do air releases.
Yeah, do you hear about that?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Ray was yelling about that today.
Oh yeah, it was
really funny.
Which was there a reasoning behind that? Because I
Yeah.
don't. That's why I don't understand.
I kind of understand it. Which the idea is that if you just go with the flow and you learn it by your brain and not by your foot, then it'll be a lot easier. Because then if you lose count, then you know you're like, oh, we're at this part, you know. But
hey Lucas, what's your social security number?
what's 3 numbers on the back?
Yeah, on the
Three numbers on the
Cough it up.
back of your.
It's going a little quickly, boys.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, jokingly, I was gonna say because I know you guys wouldn't remember it, but anyone could just boop like go back in the podcast and be like, what's his social security? But where was I? Yeah, so the idea was that you would you just go with the rhythm, and if you got lost in the counts, then you know where it was.
Yeah.
And
Get lost in your feelings, not in the counts.
and so, which makes sense, but if you're only doing it for like 2 days, then you can't like get to know every single part of the song. So I think it's better just to tap your foot.
There was about 2 or 3 parts in each song that I couldn't get.
Yeah.
Especially in the new standard, there was that little solo that we kind of all the flute have.
Yeah, I was like, why John should be on first, but it's whatever.
Like my solo today. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, it was good.
Who else was it? Did Izzy solo?
It's him and Izzy.
Yeah, that wasn't.
She was alright.
That was good.
She was alright. Well, a lot better than me. A lot better than me.
Yeah, I told Mr. Right after. I was like, dude, I'm not improving.
Yeah.
Like, just whatever happens. Like, I'm just not.
Mostly
Mostly because I can't just move my slide to save my life.
It is my first year in jazz, and I kind of use that to backpedal on anything. They're like,
Yeah.
you suck at jazz. I'm like, it's my first year. But I mean, honestly, at this point, like, I need to start.
No one tells me I suck, but everyone. But like,
Well, you started what, like a week ago?
well, I didn't. Yeah, like this is my second week back.
This will be my, let's see. I started
4th consecutive year.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah,
John's 4th consecutive year, John.
4th year of jazz. So basically, I'm a jazz master,
Yeah.
and you guys can suck it.
Where's
Next
my money?
subject. Anyone want some of the summer sausage before I eat it all? Don't dip it in your sunny D.
This is egg yolk.
Egg yolk. Do you guys say yolk or yolk?
I think I say yolk.
It's
I don't know.
yolk.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I will never know. I'll work it into a sentence later.
I remember. Hey, how do you say yolk? I remember when people get they kind of mad at me because I lie a lot, right? I lie and I joke a lot. Now that's not the reason they get mad. I mean, you can get mad about that. But so whenever I try to tell people I lived in Germany before, right? So in Europe and stuff, they put everything with the letter U, like color, you know.
Yeah.
And also theater is Theatre, like
Yeah.
theatre.
Yeah.
And so anytime I spell something, fig bar.
Yes, sir. I would love a fig bar.
I feel like I have to explain what's going on.
Yeah,
You,
yeah.
you just hear snap, you're like, why do you get so silent? But so like.
Sorry if there's a lot of background noise. There's a lot of snacks going around
Well,
right now.
we're gonna have diverse topics. We're gonna have like jazz topics, and that could just be one of them. ASMR. People are just here for the ASMR. But
I'm gonna dump all these out.
yeah.
That was very
What if they just
anticlimactic.
weren't packages, crumbs all over the place?
I checked.
Awful.
I checked before I did it.
Okay.
Sorry, continue. Sorry.
Okay. Oh yeah. So.
Anyway, so.
People get mad about that, and so like I pronounce things differently also, like aunt, you know.
Oh yeah.
Aunt.
You told me this.
Aunt,
Where
aunt,
were you
aunt,
born?
and aunt.
Germany.
Where were you born?
Germany.
You were born in Germany, or were you?
No, I was born in Florida.
I didn't want like your hometown or anything. I just wanted to...
No. See.
Address, please.
Your current address?
No. Anyways, I was born in Florida, and this is where it gets. Everyone's like, "You weren't born in Germany." Yeah, I wasn't born in Germany. It's a very, very thin timeline, and so I was born in Germany, and I had a military family, right? And so whenever I had a military family, you get moved on different posts, you know. And so my father was called in to go onto a post in Germany. And so I got the delight of living in Germany, because as soon as I was born, he was like, okay, you're little bastards out of your wife's stomach, so you guys gotta, that's me. So they're like, now you guys gotta go you gotta go to a post in Ansbach, Germany. And so we went there. I lived there till I was in about 3rd grade. How old are you in 3rd grade? Like 8? I don't know.
80? Did you say 80?
8.
I was 7 in kindergarten.
Yeah, you're probably. I was like 5
So
or
like
6.
10.
Yeah, you're probably around 10.
Well, yeah, because I'm a year older.
So yeah, like 10.
More preschool years.
And so after 3rd grade, I moved back to Oklahoma, and that's my life story.
You had to flex on me with your age, didn't you?
Okay, I'm flexing how I've been in Germany.
I'm the only one that can drive, so screw you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's nothing against John. That's all against me.
Yeah.
John's just young. I'm just
Poor.
just slacking.
Well, no, I mean, I could, but I could have if I would have taken driver's ed.
No, that's true.
Shut up.
Get less on your insurance.
Yeah.
I'm kind of tempted to dip the Doritos in the cheese.
I kind of want to also.
I kind of want to dip the summer sausage, dude.
I thought you were about to say fig bar. I was like, John, don't you say fig bar?
I'm not gonna dunk it with big one. I want to try it.
Wait, here, let me get a crisp sound. You guys ready?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Can you guys smell that at home?
You smell that?
How do you know they're at home, dude? Don't be assuming like that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I expect people to listen to this on their way to work,
Yeah,
falling asleep.
That's exactly what's going on.
Honestly though, like, what if this gets like so big, and like people are just like listening, like Mr. Kane's listening to as he goes home, like he's going to band room. I feel like that's gonna be really gross. That one was a joke. I know you guys
Disclaimer.
can't see
Yeah,
it.
disclaimer. Logan / Justin likes to fake gag, so.
Dry heat.
A lot.
A lot. How was that? Okay, that little nibble right there. I'm trying it.
Oh, nibble. The skin is so hard to come off.
Yeah, it feels like I'm eating the label.
Yeah.
That's
That's what I thought the first time.
It's actually good summer sausage though. Like it's like,
Yeah.
like you can tell it's like, you can tell it's store bought, but
Yeah.
it's very good.
You guys want me to eat all the skin off for you?
No.
That would be so terrible. Just a chunk of skin.
Like shards just like scraping down my
Oh.
throat.
You wouldn't even have to wipe whenever you like let it out.
Yeah.
It'd wipe for you.
Yeah. Ow.
What was that?
This piece of skin just went straight through my teeth. Alright, I'm gonna stop eating for a little bit.
Let me get a chunk of
I'm
that
getting,
for
we're
you.
getting fat. Oh, wait. Yeah, everyone listen to this peaceful, smooth jazz.
Nope, it's copyright. We gotta talk louder.
Now we're gonna get called down on it, boys.
Oh yeah, it's on iTunes, so I feel like it's definitely copyrighted. But no, it says buy music on iTunes. I don't think it says buy it on. So we did jazz topics.
We did jazz.
Do we want to do how we?
I'll
the
do,
basic story of how we met.
Alright, so Lucas and I have probably the best story of like how I've met one of my friends. So, a lot of our stories are band related, so I apologize in advance. But we were on the way back from our state championship.
This is the pillow story.
Yeah, and we were already, we were kind of cool, I guess, but so I barely knew him, and it was very late. It was like probably 11 at night.
It was actually after 12. I remember that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it was past midnight.
Wait, is this on the way there?
This is on the way back home, and like he was just. I brought a pillow on the bus.
I didn't have a place to sit
You didn't
because
have-
we were both younger at the time, and seats fill up and people kick you out.
Yeah.
So I didn't have a seat.
And then, so I managed to get a seat somehow, and he was like, "Hey, can I sit with you?" So I was like, "Yeah, I don't care." And then, I don't remember the fine print in parentheses not in parentheses, whatever, of the
Quotations.
of the actual story. But I just remember that. Did I give you my pillow or did you ask for it?
I think I probably. I think.
Chef took it.
I think I. Yeah, that's probably what happened. I think I had probably asked for your pillow, and I ended up using his pillow against him, Like,
Yeah.
because he was on the inside, and I leaned
Yeah.
against him on the inside.
And we did not know each other. And then we basically became pretty good friends after
You guys
that.
woke up lips against each other, right?
Okay.
Okay,
No.
don't tell the truth.
No.
Yeah, so me and John probably met before I even met Logan. Because
Honestly,
me and
yeah.
John met whenever I would have been 8th grade. John's a year younger.
Yeah.
And so John came in to jazz, and
Yeah.
I mean, I got to know John kind of through there, and then of course the whole story with him, and then Logan.
I was on the side of a road.
Yeah, we just picked you up on that.
Logan was
It was like a Fight Club scene. I was like, punch me in the face, punch me in the face.
It was just a small Indian boy
Silence of voices.
running on the side of the road on a cold winter night.
yeah. Well, Logan had.
Indian with the blanket, not the
Hey, let me
dog.
talk.
Alright, go ahead.
You can't say that.
It's okay, I'm Indian.
Yeah, it's true.
Native. Alright.
All right. Well, anyway, Logan was also in band throughout the whole like junior high thing, and of course he Logan being the stupid person he is, you'll come to figure out that he will actually do literally anything.
For money. Not even for money.
I have a story after this thing.
Food.
Yeah. Anyways, he'd just do stupid stuff and get in trouble. Well, anyway, after his big long suspension for a story that's
For another day.
for another day.
In about 20 minutes. We'll talk
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. Anyway, Logan came back and he started being a little bit more smart with the things he did, and
Kind of.
he kind of focused a little bit more on the band, and that's where I think we kind of met through marching and everything, and became a little bit closer friends.
Yeah, I'll take a fig bar. That's right.
And I really don't know how you and me met, Logan.
I remember the fine, like, random moments where I see you, because I've known you for quite a while.
Yeah.
But never just got to know each other. I remember one time we were just going all district, and like we were playing football outside. And I think, I remember seeing you one time, and around there. But before we get off topic, I just like to at least put the background information on my suspension.
Yeah, there you go.
So I mean, we could just bait it on, you know. And, they have to stay in the podcast to find out.
Yeah. Or skip through.
5:53, go skip.
It's way past.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. I mean,
Go back and listen to it again.
53. So it was,
5-5-5-3.
it was the night of Christmas, right? And I got this brand new toy, right? It's a toy. Notice how I say toy.
Toy, capital T.
And
Oh, why? Sorry.
All caps.
Oh, why?
Oh, why? All right.
And so I got this new toy, and my mother got me. I was interested in knives and stuff, and I like doing these little cool spinning tricks, you know. And so those of you who know, you guys know what a bar. Of course, you know what a butterfly knife is. And so it's a little one that has two handles, and you flip it around and stuff. And so the way I got better at spinning it is because you don't just get it instantly a sharp knife and you spin it and throw it around. They have trainer knives, and so they're about as sharp as my Converse. And so it's just so that
Not
you can.
sponsored.
Oh, by my Coverse, reverse. We'll call them reverse. And so it was just simply so that it was about half an inch thick blade that was completely flat, so that you wouldn't like cut yourself. So, anyways, I had it. And I had a. No, I'm not saying that what I did was justified, but I simply. You hear that soda?
Yeah, get that fizz going.
Dr. Pibb. Well, no, we can't even do off-brand because even then.
Well, that's still a good brand anyway. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, of course. Anyways, hurry the story along.
We're expecting 5 viewers, so anything that we say, we are not sponsored by.
I can probably name offers and watch it because I'll forcefully make them watch.
At least us three.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least that's.
Yeah,
I'll watch it.
I catch on one of you two not watching our videos, I'm gonna be upset.
If there's not 3 views on this video.
I'll have 2 accounts watch it. Don't worry. But
2 extra.
it was just a simple flat blade. I brought it to. So I had a 45-minute bus ride, and so halfway through the bus ride, my friend would he'd leave me and go home. His bus stop would finally arrive, And so I'd just be stuck there, sitting in the back, without anything to do, except twiddle my thumbs. And so...
And your trainer knife.
And my trainer knife now is a new addition. And so I never would bring it out during school. I just simply had it in my bag. Actually, I think this is like the one time I brought it, actually. And so there's a specific thing my mother said to me. And she says, Logan, don't bring this to school. I know you'll be tempted. You want to show your friends this is nice crimson red butterfly knife, and it's new and it's fresh. It even had the little foam placement.
Speaking of crimson,
are you gonna interrupt him like this?
yeah, Alabama lost the championship thing.
We need to talk about that.
That was pretty bad. So just gonna slide that in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk about
Hate in the comments. That's okay.
Yeah. Now tell your friends how we're jerks so they'll come watch us and comment.
Yeah.
But so anyways, I foreshadowed. I took it to school, played with it on the bus, and so on the bus there's this freaking like 10-year-old screaming on top of his lungs, and so the bus driver named, actually I'm not gonna displace her name or disclose her name, but anyway she was like, okay, I'm just gonna go on the feed and find out who's screaming on top of their lungs, and she looks through the entire feed, she notices, hey, he's spinning something around. So anyways, I get called into the office next day. They're like, what is this? What is this? I was like, well, it's obviously a trainer butterfly knife. A knife? A knife? I was like, I instantly knew. I was like, I shouldn't have said that.
A weapon?
So they send me out there, and also there's a school resource officer there, because for some other reason. And so it's just terrible, and so I get sent out for like 10 minutes, and finally call me back in there. And I'm like, literally, I can have my mom bring it here. It's literally not sharp at all. And she's like, well, it scares the children. That's it. And I was like, what children? It's just me back here. So, anyways, 45-day suspension. Plus, that's not including the weekdays. So, or weekend days. So it's like 60-day plus, and it was right around spring break. So it just keeps stacking on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I've gotten my fair share of IP. So.
Yeah.
All for very stupid reasons except for one.
With me,
we won't go into that one.
Yeah.
With me, I was always get in trouble for things I shouldn't and things I should. I don't. Does that make sense?
Not really.
Okay.
So Logan does things, and he gets in trouble for the things that are just like stupid.
Yeah.
But the stupid things he does that he should get in trouble for, he gets away with.
There you go. I wanted the audience to at least know what you're talking about.
No, you need to be blatant. Spell it out. F-I-G-B-A-R.
Eat your fig bar.
I just spelled fig bar.
Really?
I really did. I said F-I-G-B-A-R.
I got nervous. He spelled something bad, and I was like,
wait. Double G? Alright.
Hey!
Nickel. Alright. So are we talking about the Crimson?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about.
You guys watch the game?
No, I didn't watch. I watched Clemson, and who did they go against? OU?
Oh.
Or?
Clemson and
Notre Dame.
Wait, who?
Was it Clemson Notre Dame or was it Alabama Notre Dame?
Alabama played Oklahoma.
Okay, then it was Notre
They
Dame.
won.
Yeah, I know. I watched both the games, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I was at main event with my family. And,
Oh, yeah.
The game came on, and we ended up going back to my grandparents' house
And
watching it there. And it was pretty bad.
I feel so zen. I love fig bars.
Yeah, they're just so like.
No, do you know they just sell the fig? Like, this is a fig right here. They literally just sell that part.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah,
I didn't
it's a
know that.
fruit.
It's
It's
without
just
the
stale.
shell.
It's just stale jelly.
No shell.
A fig is a fruit.
No,
No.
it's
Sorry.
impossible.
No, you don't understand.
It's impossible.
It's a pasta?
It's a possum.
Big as a pasta.
All right. Let's talk about all the snacks we have here. We literally just went to Walmart. Not sponsored. Just say everything is
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. And we bought some snack cakes, some summer sausage, some.
Now this isn't summer sausage like, oh yeah, like we got summer sausage.
It's not
They
like
legit. I walked around
a log.
and
It's a
Logan
stick.
dropped a big, like it's probably at least a foot long, probably 2-pound log of summer sausage.
It's
For
now
the
6
worldwide
inches.
Yeah,
state champ.
they've eaten half of this.
Worldwide state champ.
Weighing in at 10 pounds. I had a freshen up.
What? Anyway, so we bought a log of summer sausage. We bought some Cheez-Its, not sponsored.
Oh wait,
Cheese crackers.
Where's the Cheez-Its at?
Right under there.
They're over here somewhere. Yeah.
We bought some
We didn't
Doritos,
even
not
open
sponsored.
this.
Wait, what if we say like all these and like keep racking them up and we actually get like copyright strike? Struck. And then we got some
Who's truck?
My mom was struck by a car going
Mr.
45
Salt.
miles per hour.
God, Logan.
Mr. Salt. And then some
Mr. Assault?
Mr. Salt.
Would you like to buy
Is that on your mom? Don't feed it to him. That's weird.
Yeah, definitely feed it to me.
I don't know. Eat it, John.
They won't know.
You can hear whenever I throw it on the ground. It's just it's solid. Packing mad heat.
Yeah. We're also going to talk about, since we are...
Oh, go ahead.
No, go.
I was gonna say we didn't say beverages. Wait, did we?
Oh.
We got
Yeah,
Sunny.
okay, this is what we can talk about. Alright, so obviously people who are actually associated with me, you'll come to realize I hate all, like, soda except diet. I only drink diet soda.
To please the audience, we should say soda pop.
Sody pop.
Because
Sody with
sody
hard
pop.
eye.
Yeah. Hard eye. You can't say that.
Sody.
Sody pop. Because then you please both sides of the audience.
But yeah,
I
so
say carbonated.
Carbonated water with high fructose corn syrup.
carbonated liquid.
Carbonated liquid.
Plus,
Water not sponsored.
Water not. We are not sponsored by water. The title of this podcast will probably just be not sponsored.
Like we said, some cheese dip, aka queso.
No.
Not sponsored.
Yeah, not sponsored.
Every once in a while, I'll just say not sponsored. Even if
You were looking at me, so I didn't know if you wanted me to say it or not. So I'll just spit it out.
Yeah, we'll just cue like Lucas in. When we're playing, not sponsored.
Hey, what happened to making Justin/Logan eat something weird?
Oh.
You want him to take a bite out of one of your records?
No, I like my records.
Let me get some case on that. Put two of them together.
I feel like
What about ASMR with John?
ASMR. Oh yeah. All right. For those who are listening, like you like going to bed, sleep tight, and you decide, yeah, that, just
Sleep
like that,
peacefully.
and you just decided, hey, I want to go listen to the podcast that my homes threw out the other day, and then you're having trouble falling asleep because everyone has those nights.
We'll
Well,
skip to 11:33 and listen to this.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, John has been gracious enough.
Just skip to you screaming.
just like the luck. Anyway, John has been gracious enough to offer up doing an ASMR thing. So,
Yeah, I'll take a chip.
so for those who are listening, here's ASMR with John.
All right, guys, welcome to ASMR with John. Here, I'll be taking some tortilla chips. You can stop giving me tortilla chips now. Quit. All right, and I'm gonna feed them to myself, one by one. Guest star Logan.
Alright, end the session. Can't do it.
I just choked on a tortilla chip.
Welcome back to me screaming.
Welcome back to chaotic screaming. Alright.
Alright,
What all states have you been in, Logan?
I've actually been through. Well,
Like touch ground, like your foot.
the
touched
German ones for sure.
the regions.
a lot of times we'll
No,
drive.
no, the American German states.
Oh, like
Idaho.
like Frankfurt,
Idaho.
Frankfurt,
One of those J-Clock.
Kentucky. That was French, retard.
Uh-huh.
I can't say retard.
Wait, do you know any German? No, you don't. Okay.
They had a class there that we all had to take, and I didn't pay attention in that class.
Alright, wait. So, do people like across the pond, like on the other side of the world,
The little German boys.
do they
striped
do they
pajamas.
also like who speak a different language? Do they have a class also called English where they learn their language?
Most places do. Like Japan, I know does. because my English teacher, I guess, should I say his name? I don't know.
No.
Mr. P.
Yeah, Mr. P. I guess
Not
that's right.
sponsored.
Not sponsored. But he used to teach it in Japan, and he taught English.
Really?
Yeah.
Anyways, to answer your question, a lot of times
He has a cool story that.
whenever I go on vacation, we'll drive places, and so it's like,
Shut up. Shut up.
cut it out, bro.
Lucas, he's telling a story. Continue, please.
as I scream,
No!
at Lucas.
I'm like quieting. I'm like, Lucas, please shut your mouth. And you're like continuing the story. We're trying to film something. All right, continue. Sorry.
But we
It's probably going to be a real quiet
Let
part
him.
of the podcast.
we drive a lot of time, and so we go through the states. Like last
Inform us.
just winter break, we went to Colorado or Kansas, not Colorado.
But where have you been?
What states? Well, that's what I'm trying to clarify. 'Cause do you mean just driving through? Or do you mean living there?
I don't want your nasty fig bar.
No.
Get. I was like, smack it.
I'm gonna dip this fig bar in cheese.
Manchester.
Well, you see, it's not a problem for me. It's for you guys. You guys get to pull the fig out of there that chips off.
I'm okay.
I don't eat this that much, so
I'll do it.
Let me get some of that cheesy,
All right.
not Tostito.
Here, someone give me.
cheese.
Hey, someone give me half this so I can try it.
Okay. You want a Lady in the Tramp
Is
taste?
it bad?
it's pretty bad.
It's not that bad.
See, but I can't handle it.
No.
Oh my god. Gosh.
Is it bad?
To me, it's bad. To him,
No.
it might not be. 'Cause
I don't.
he's
No,
on-
I'm not. I don't
Try
like
it.
it.
Just try it.
I love quoting myself because I'm egotistic. Egotistic. Yeah, ecosystem.
Yeah, actually, I didn't think it was bad at all. I thought actually kind of liked it.
It's like
No.
ratatouille. You mix the two. But for
Don't
example,
just work it down.
I'm gonna actually go over for a second. Did. One time, me and Drew and Bryce, we had some Little Caesars. We sitting at Bryce or Drew's house.
Not sponsored.
No. And
We are not established in the name of the sponsorship of the Medlin household.
Little Caesars, idiot. Not sponsored.
He said Drew's
God.
house.
He said they had Little Caesars.
Not
The
sponsored.
point. And so the day after, we saw this Little Caesar left and we were eating it. And we didn't have any ranch, but Drew had some lotion. And so
Oh my god.
I pump it all over it and I take a bite out of it. I look over at Drew, he asks me, how is it? I say, it's not that bad. He takes a bite out of it, throws up in the box, shuts it, runs outside, puts it on top of the trash can, leaves it. We didn't look inside of it. But it just is, I had lotion all over my lips, and I just look at it and I'm like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
It's not
It's
that.
not that bad.
I think it's fine. Oh, that's not my phrase. I can't say that. It's probably
What is it?
copyrighted.
Who said that? I think it's fine.
I
It's,
don't know.
I think it's fine. Oh, it is. Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, there was a
Let me
sound.
see.
It's another YouTuber that says stuff like that.
Oh.
I was wondering, like, it's in the back of my head. I was just like, who is that?
Yeah.
No, we'll have a section just for Drew because everyone knows Drew.
Everyone knows Drew.
Tell
If you
me-
don't know Drew,
Tell me your best.
get to
story.
know Drew. So,
Drew Medlin.
Drew
Not
Medlin.
sponsored.
What's his middle name? Michael? Matthew? He sounds like a Drew Michael.
Oh, I know.
It's
I was about to
Don't
really,
say his full name.
I'm gonna say it.
Alright,
I'm
say
gonna say
it.
it.
Say it.
Andrew Davis Medlin.
Yeah.
That's right.
There we go. I felt like the worst friend right there. I was like, did I really not know his middle name? He probably sitting there like, Logan?
Everyone, everyone knows my little name. Middle name.
John's middle
Terrace.
name is K.
Terrorist? John K. Jones?
It's T.
John K.
That's what I said.
That's right.
It's the same letter, just flipped upside down.
Alright, so who's gonna do the chocolate snack pie and the queso?
I'll do it. Hand
Don't.
Well, okay.
That actually chips off like really
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, those will actually.
Alright, yeah, no.
And that cheese sauce is actually pretty good.
The summer sausage wasn't that bad.
Oh, with
And the queso?
Yeah.
Because
You
it's
like
sausage and cheese. It's
But it's spicy cheese and savory sausage. Not sponsored.
it's getting steamy.
See,
Oh.
you just think of the idea though. If this actually blows up though,
We go big, we
go
get that
big.
bank, and we're calling it quits. No, we're not calling
yeah,
it
we're
quits.
just leaving you guys behind. Thanks for your money.
Thanks for watching. Listening. Dang.
GoFundMe,
Smash-
//HTTPS.
Smash like, and yeah.
Be sure to smash that like button. Comment if you feel like it.
If you
Everyone in the comments, just
if
comment,
you're
I
on-
hate John.
if you're listening on your
Actually, comment
phone,
not sponsored. Go ahead.
Yeah, not
if
sponsored.
you're listening on your phone and like you don't come to me with a complaint about how you smashed like so hard that you broke your screen,
I've done that before, but not from liking or something. But I did like press it so hard that I'm
XXX.
rip.
what happened to X? You just got poked so hard that you just
What? What?
what happened to X?
X? X who?
Tentation.
Tentacle?
Not sponsored.
Not
Extension?
sponsored. Rip.
Rest in peace.
Wait,
Asylum 4?
you guys have heard the layered Earth story, right?
Huh?
What?
So the Earth is actually people.
It's a cup.
No, it's not a cup. It's not flat. It's not a donut. It's in layers. It's like 1, 2, 3. Right? On the top layer, we live on the top layer, of course.
No, we don't. The
Yeah, we
sky's
do.
the top layer.
Shut up. Shut up.
The sky is the top layer.
Well, anyway.
How
but
big are the
they're
layers?
Pretty darn big.
And width. How big are they?
It's an onion.
It's Shrek.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Not like donkeys though.
Anyway. There are certain people every couple centuries that find their way to another level.
Galileo.
For instance, so we're on the
Galileo.
top. On the second one, there is like Tupac.
Two-pack?
Tupac.
Two-pack
X.
Mountain Dew.
Just
Not sponsored.
Prince is down there too,
Prince?
and so is
Yeah.
Amelia Earhart, and just people like them.
Oh,
right?
anyone that goes to the Bermuda Triangle goes to the next.
Well, that's where the entrance is.
Yeah, I was buying his new motorcycle at the Bermuda Triangle.
And then on the third layer, that's where the dinosaurs are. Well, actually, they're on the fourth layer because on the third layer is the
You
Nazis.
said there's 3 layers. How many
You're
layers are
just
there?
making it up at this point.
No,
Dude,
there's-
honestly, yeah.
But then people say, "Oh, how about gravity? How do you explain gravity? The Earth is constantly flying upwards, so whenever you drop something, the Earth comes up to it." Science.
Yeah, I think it's true.
I think it's a cup, and I'll explain why.
Oh, here we go.
So you know how water.
Oh, Jesus.
It starts with water.
Okay, so you know how when like water reflects light, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Look, because I'm not hearing you say right.
And you know how it fills its container, right?
Mm-hmm. Try ordering
So
a
when it
Subway
reflects,
sandwich.
what?
What?
Huh?
You say that again?
I forgot where I was going with that, but basically, it ends up being a cup.
Have you guys ever seen the
It's a
Men,
cup.
one of the Men in Black movies, wherever at the end of the
Men
movie,
that alien movie?
yeah.
With-
At the
with
end of
Will
the
Smith.
at the end of the movie, they zoom out and like the entire
Yeah.
galaxy is a marble.
Yeah,
And, like, there's
and it's
just,
in
like-
it's on Orion's belt, and it's the cat. The cat
That's
is
just her
Orion.
name is Orion.
The cat is Orion,
My
and the
sister's
belt
name's
is.
Orion.
It's the necklace.
Yeah, it's the neck. It's not.
Spoiler,
the
not
necklace.
copyrighted.
Not copyrighted. Spoiler,
Or not-
spoiler alert.
yeah.
Spoiler alert. But basically, the cat's name is Orion, and the belt is its collar, and Orion's belt holds the universe.
Stupid cat.
If you've never seen that movie, don't, you might as well just not watch it.
If that cat gets run over, we're all dead.
www./
Men in Black.
Will
It's
Smith.
my GPS.
Will Smith. Wow, that's hot.
I was about to say that.
Jaden Smith.
All right, here we can talk about the YouTube Rewind.
I don't want to
How
talk
it's
about
awful.
it. I don't want to talk about
You guys
it.
watch the PewDiePie one?
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Speaking of world records, because I have the most
No,
likes.
I don't want to talk about the stupid
Egg?
egg.
It reached 20 million in like just in like one time frame.
I mean,
Well, because like yesterday I was looking at it, or no?
You know how rich that kid got? Whoever started
Oh
that?
yeah. Well, think about it. It's like when I first looked at it, it was at 13 million.
if you just post
Or
one
10.
ad,
It was at 10 million, and then next time I checked it, it was 13 million.
but
It's,
Next time
above,
it's 20.
it's above 23.
you have
Yeah.
to know how much temptation that is not to post one ad, because that's so much revenue right there.
Yeah.
Anyone following your story, you just post one ad. Like I would instantly, as soon as I get to 1,000. Sorry.
Yeah.
See, I would never do that. If I got so many followers, because nothing makes me more mad than like watching than watching a video or something and then just having like some stupid like thing that has nothing to do with it that just kills my vibe.
Well, that's why some.
I eat TikTok.
You eat
Not
it?
sponsored.
We're not sponsored by TikTok. Although hit us up, we will accept all
Dude, if
offers.
like I don't care who if how much I hate something, if it's
bad, I'll be like,
if
we're
it
not.
ever offers
no.
for a sponsor, dude, I'm taking it. I don't care if it's TikTok.
We need
or,
this
like,
money, Lucas.
We need this money. And we don't need it.
Sponsor us, please.
Oh yeah, I'm the only one with the job.
Yeah.
Is that the roll day?
Yeah. Egg gang.
John, who's your favorite friend? Go.
Who's my favorite? What?
Friend, go.
Friend out of
Now.
YouTube?
No. Favorite friend. Quit it, go. There's about to be a bunch of people sad right now, John.
There's no winning to this.
Who's my favorite friend? Well, I mean, everyone has a best friend.
Oh my god, he's gonna talk it out.
You do best friends.
We're. That's the wrong. I'm pretty
Logan,
sure that's the
go.
wrong one. It's 4.7 million.
Well, how much is?
Oh, it's the likes, yeah. Oh, 35,000.
35 million.
I don't know why I was looking at the follows, not the likes.
I'm following.
Yeah, just the likes.
Go through the 4 million and find me, John.
Alright.
No.
Anyway, my best friend. Let's see, right now, the people I most talk to are you guys.
I'm on it.
We just lost 2/3 of our viewers.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's not my fault. They should talk to me more.
Wait.
Alright, Logan, your turn.
Dude, I could just go to the mutual, idiot.
Logan.
My favorite friend.
Justin.
Well, my favorite friend is Logan, or my favorite friend is Justin.
Both. Give one.
It's sad that you have different answers.
Yeah.
Well, they're different personalities.
It's like you.
This is an identity crisis right here, boys.
Okay, Justin Turner is a lot more.
Stupid.
Mischievous.
He said,
I don't know.
Here, snap into Justin Turner real quick.
Well, see, Justin Turner's a lot more polite. Alright?
Oh, really?
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
Yeah, you see, you would think about that, but it really isn't. Justin Turner speaks in a lot more monotone voice, and it's a lot, has a charisma almost to it. And so, like, I could say, what?
Speak up.
Speak up. Oh, well, it's just my charisma voice. It's a lot more gentle and flowing and jazzy.
It works with.
And,
Yeah, you're also 5 feet away from the dang mic, so.
they can hear me fine. But I could get over it.
Oh, God. No.
No,
awful.
See, it's like a split personality disorder, right?
You know what would suck? To have a split personality, but it's a female.
Oh.
Just be like, hey guys, so.
Kiss me, John. Kiss me. Hey, man.
It is man. But like, hey guys, what's going on? So like, I just got off work. Hey, so like, what do you want to do?
Mm-mm.
Anyway, who's your best friend? Who's your best friend?
I gotta explain. Alright, so, Justin Turner, even though he... Actually, let me just explain this first. Justin Turner is a meme, right? I even have it printed on this shirt, in case you don't know that. Do you know that?
Yes.
And he zoomed in on the egg.
Back to the egg.
And so, Justin Turner was this meme that I pulled back in 9th grade. And it was really actually very smart. And so it simply started with me and Drew thinking, hey, I'm going to go to all your classes, Drew, because me and you should hang out more. And so, right before Thanksgiving break happens, I think it's Friday, and because I can't remember, because sometimes school ends on Tuesdays. And so it's a Friday, I call in sick, and none of my teachers are expecting me to go to school. And since I called in sick, none of my teachers expected me, and I just walked up to the high school, because none of the teachers in the high school know me, because I had the IHI classes. And so I went up there, went to all of Drew's classes, and I said, hey, I made sure to go to the teacher first, and I said, hey, I'm a foreign exchange student, and my name is actually, my original name was supposed to be Jackson Turner, and I accidentally said Justin whenever I went up there to them, and so Drew was calling me Jackson the entire time, while my name was supposed to be Justin, and so it kind of clashed, and the teacher was like, what? But anyway, so I'd go up there and be like, hey, I don't know if I'm going to go to BA or if I'm going to go to Kuwait, but I'm a foreign exchange student, and I'm supposed to just come to Kuwait and get a feel for it. So I'm not quite on the roster yet. They're like, oh, okay. And I went to, I really don't want to say the teacher's name because I shouldn't be in trouble with this. But I went to Miss Albright, I went to Miss Schrager, I went to Jazz, but I mean, that's not biggie, and some English teachers. And so I just went there, told them the same thing every time.
Mr. Wright just still thinks that you're actually Justin Turner. Just confused.
No, I literally, I didn't want to go in there because I knew the kids would be like, what are you doing here? So I literally sat in the bathroom at the stall pretending like I was going to pee the entire time. And I remember Ray came in there one time, Gage came in there one time, I think. And I sat so still, trying not to make noise, the lights went off. Because you know how they're motion censored? So anyways, I did that. Miss Schrager, I think, maybe Miss Albright. No, Miss Albright. She gave me a list of things I need to bring to class every day.
Your syllabus?
Oh, and
dude.
then Miss Schrager, we were like doing a lab, or not a lab, we're doing notes. And so she gave me a packet of notes to do over this video. It was real fake. Sitting next to Matthew Massey, he was pretending to help me. He was like, what the fuck are you doing over here? And, sorry for my language. He's like, what the heck are you doing over here? And so I was like, shut up, just tell me the answer. And so I literally wrote Justin Turner and turned the paper in. And the next week, I think she graded or something. Or no, maybe I have it flopped, but either way, one of the teachers didn't know, and then the other science teacher said, she's like, hey, what happened to that Jackson Turner kid? And Drew told him. It was Drew, Sam, and Brandon, and a few other people in there. They said, oh, he died in a car crash. And I'm sure one of them laughed, and they were like, then the truth came out. I'm surprised they didn't get in trouble. I remember Drew coming up to me the next day, he's like, you got me in trouble, bro. And I was like, really? And it's like, no. So
that's your best story about Drew?
That's one of my favorite stories.
Or is that your best friend?
His best friend is actually his alter ego for both.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Justin's best friend is
Logan.
And Logan's best friend is Justin. Yeah, we love each other.
If I could kiss him, what a handsome man. I was like, look at John in the eyes. While the jazz plays, and he touches
It's meant to be.
chin hairs.
Dim lighting.
Oh my god.
You guys don't need an explanation for that. You know what happened.
You know. Nervous laughter.
Me and Drew have some pretty good memories though.
Who's your best friend? You didn't give us a definitive answer.
Yeah, you did.
Drew met one.
Ouch.
Good job.
Who's Logan's best friend?
Who's Logan's best friend? John.
That's right.
There you go, John.
Wow.
Dude, let me just start making a bunch of names for every one of my friends.
Yeah. There's Jacob Johnson. Jacob Johnson. Yeah, I think Lucas is my favorite friend.
Alright.
Who's your best friend? Huh?
Mine would actually probably be, probably Logan Roberts, actually.
Yeah.
I've known him since.
He's really
Logan
mean.
Roberts?
He's really mean to me.
Yeah, it's just his personality. Like,
I've known him for so long, and
Yeah.
we literally get in fights every single day. But
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just you know how it is.
I understand
It's
it.
just,
Like,
it's just different. He's not mean to me like he is to you guys.
yeah, that's the thing. Some people are funny because they're like mean to other people, and it's funny because they're like, you see, I don't know. It's funny because people get bullied, but it just is.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay, that was meant to be a joke. In case you couldn't tell.
I don't know why you tried to look out the window, but there's a cover. You trying to get away from the conversation.
But a lot of times people will feed off each other's reactions, you know?
Yeah.
And so it'll be fine to other people, whereas other people it isn't. But
I don't care.
John sucks.
I've been used to it my whole life.
They can't tell you're joking, John. But
That's the point.
Here's the problem with the podcast. They can't tell facial expressions.
If you can't hear my smile crinkling,
Then that's on you.
just slide my shoe across the floor.
What kind of shoes that?
Reverse.
Not sponsored. There we go.
Best story about Drew for
I'm
me.
gonna start speaking in coding. 01110.
That's binary.
Oh, binary. I'm gender binary. Stop. So we just killed Logan.
Justin's here though.
Justin is back with us.
What's up, diggity nose?
What happened to our monotone?
I don't know.
Oh, there he is.
He was joking.
I'm joking. Stop.
I was just joking.
I'm just joking, bro. I don't know if it was in lethal. We fig bar and
Throw him a fig bar, John.
I don't need two. Okay.
No, not me. Him.
Tell us your story.
My
favorite story about Drew.
Favorite story about Drew. We were watching the Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man.
Spider-Verse?
Yeah. In theaters before you guys went and saw it.
Yeah.
And literally, like, because I do this thing where I act like I'm really mad at someone, because like they're like being, they're actually being annoying, but like I don't care. So I'm like, dude, seriously, you guys need to stop talking.
I have a story after this. Whenever I hated
Tag
John
team.
for one night. I was so I
John?
hated him. I think he probably knows which one it was.
Was it Bryce's party?
Yes.
It wasn't just me though. It was all of us.
Well, yeah, it was all of you guys. But this I hated John.
Like specifically me?
No, mainly you two. But only for that night. Like whenever it was the morning, I was like fine. But
Yeah, but that night, okay. Yeah.
we'll get to that.
Yeah, but we were in the theater and we were in the back because we like to be mischievous, and we're always so loud in the movie theater. And like, I hate it for the other people, but it's so funny. So like, I was being pretty loud in the theater, and there was like an action scene. I was like, oh no, no,
No.
and then like I did that thing like a little later.
How's it going that long?
We're releasing gas in the room. We have approximately 5 minutes to live. Okay.
Wow,
Shut it off.
that was consistent.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, it's going all over my hands as we speak. No, I'm kidding. Look, it's actually looks like it's kidding me, bro.
This is my
It's my room.
Right.
This
That's
is
my
my
dead
room at
grandma's
my
room.
house of my address. My God.
This is our recording studio, which is actually just my room. But yeah, it's pretty dope.
I need to finish my freaking story, dude.
Go ahead.
John, continue.
Yes, sir. And so I did that thing where I acted like I was mad, and then Drew and Bryce were just like sitting there like really quiet after that for a good like 3 minutes because I thought I was actually mad. That's not the best story. That's just the only one I can think of.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. My best Drew story wasn't even us in person. And all right. So this is actually. You guys are gonna mention something. I was actually playing Fortnite at the time. It was a while ago, so don't get
Yeah, you can stop telling the story.
Anyway, I was playing, and of course I had Drew added as a friend, but we got in the game and we had no idea who he was. He just kept joining my party, and he would not leave.
One egg over easy, Adam.
And so
I have no idea what you just said.
and so he would just keep joining, and then so we're like, okay, we'll let him play. And he didn't have a mic on or anything.
Drew?
Yeah, Drew did. And so we had no idea who it was, and because his name was like ViperX128 or something like that. So I didn't know. And so what would happen was like he would sit there and like I got downed, and he would like revive me. Like he would sit there until like the last minute, and he revived me.
Yeah.
And then he just let me die. And I was like, dude, like I'm sick and tired. Like we need to like kick him, because I was laughing. Like I wasn't actually mad, but I was laughing. And I was like, what the heck?
Hand me the sausage.
And like you could tell that he was doing it just to be funny.
Sausage?
Well, anyway,
Queso.
later on,
Scalpel.
we were way up. Like, everyone else was going up the hill, and he like went and collected a bunch of maps, and he kept trapping the people inside the storm, like trying to kill each other. And I had no idea it was him until like a month later. He was, hey, did I ever join your Fortnite thing once? And he thought it was the funniest thing
Yeah.
ever.
Bryce and Drew have very wonderful names on Xbox.
Nickel
Drew's
jacket.
is one egg over easy now, and Bryce's nickel jacket.
If you're smart, you'll figure it out.
Silver. Or iron. Or nickel. Anyways,
Nickel.
what is it? So that's your favorite story?
It's probably, well, yeah, I never hung out with Drew outside of...
Oh, whenever we get done, you need to tell the story about that night.
Yeah. You just want me to do it now?
One thing I hate about summer sausage is these little
Yeah,
seeds.
the seeds. I was like,
They
what
hurt.
the heck?
Stop whining.
I'm just saying.
Alright, wait a minute. I'll go ahead and... we're at Bryce's birthday party, and... it was the birthday party, right? Yeah. Alright, so it's the birthday party, and...
Probably about 8 people.
there were a lot of people spend the night. I mean, I'd gone... I think that was my second or third year going, or something like that. Like we go every year, and it's usually the same people. Well, I was sleeping up on the couch with a guy named Edwin.
Oh, Edwin?
Which is absolutely hilarious. He's great.
He's a really good guy.
Yeah, I love him a lot. Yeah.
You love him?
And
Why
anyway,
don't you marry him
and
now?
John, Drew, and Bryce were all laying on the floor.
And Fetty.
And Fetty. Well, okay, so, and they had already gotten in trouble a couple times for being loud by Bryce's dad. Because they had to wake up in the morning or do something. And he goes, you guys actually can't be loud tonight. And he's like, okay. And then they would do something loud, and then he would get a text from his dad saying, oh, okay, quiet down. And
Or
he's
you
just
have to leave.
Yeah, he said, or they'll have to leave.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're laying in the floor, and then somehow, for some reason, they start throwing shoes at me because they know I'm trying to sleep. So they're like,
They were
like,
Vince's slides. Vince was also on the couch.
yeah,
Which is
they were
Bryce's
like
cousin.
throwing them, and like they were like hitting me, and they actually hurt, and like they would not stop. And when I finally put some like in the couch or behind the couch, and then they would just get a new pair of shoes and just throw them at me. It was just those three, and it was so
It was
annoying.
all of us doing it except for Edwin and Vince.
Well, yeah, but it was so late, and I was just like not having it that night. That's the story about how I didn't like John because he was being a mean.
And then at some point,
That's how we met.
we were all like this was before we started throwing shoes at you, and we were all being kind of loud. And Fetty gets up on his knees, and we're all on the floor, and he like bows up like he's gonna fight him. And then he looked at Bryce and he did the Stephen Hawking voice. He said, "Your dad's gonna call you." Want some summer sausage?
Okay.
I'll take a hunk.
I've eaten about half the chips and a couple of those chocolate things, so pretty
Here,
good.
audience, have a bite.
You heard that? It's just getting smacked in the face with sausage.
There's a
John
seed.
sausage. Yeah.
Freaking seed.
I think it's just like a spin the wheel on who gets to be treated terribly at Bryce's house.
Yeah.
There was Lucas. And I remember I spent the night with Drew and Bryce and Fetty.
Oh God.
And
It was you, wasn't it?
no, it wasn't me.
It was Fetty,
But-
wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was Fetty, yeah.
Yeah, Fetty gets pretty mad pretty easily.
We're
Love you,
Fetty.
Fetty. If you ever watch this ever,
Watches Fetty.
don't watch this.
Yeah, if you. How's this message supposed to get out to him if he's not watching it? Anyway, so we're trying to watch a movie, and then Bryce just starts clinking his cup to make it Fetty mad. It wasn't something to get terribly mad over, but it happened. But
I've got a story after.
he got really mad at Bryce. I can't remember what it was, and I mean Bryce was egging him on, and it was funny. It was also mean, but egg, the world egg.
Oh my God! Stop it!
But I remember at one point, Fetty goes into the bathroom. He takes 7 melatonin, and then
John just licked the sausage. Like just full on, just licked it.
Hope you didn't want any more of this.
it's fine. Well, I kind of lost my appetite because John peeled back the skin on it, and it's
It's just all like.
this giant chunk of pink meat.
I swear I'm not gay.
Anyway, so Fetty takes 7 melatonin and then passes out the next morning. So yeah.
Yeah, good story, Logan.
Yeah, that's why I hate him.
All right, John's got a story now.
So one time, Bryce, Drew, and I spent the night at Fetty's house. He has an apartment, and it was like 2:30 in the morning. It was my birthday. I spent the night at Fetty's house. And Fetty had to be to work the next morning, or like around 7. He had to be at work at 9, but he made us get up and get ready at 7 and be out of his apartment. We had to wait outside for my mom to come pick me up because Drew's car is very small. But that night, because Drew slept on the floor, so did Bryce, and since it was my birthday, I got the couch, and then Fetty slept in his room. And we were all being so loud, and we kept playing Sicko Mode in Mo Bamba, and like I turned on Mo Bamba, and I turned up the volume really loud, and then quickly turned it down. And this would be like,
It was an accident, bro.
I'm sorry, but then we were all dying laughing, and Fetty did the same thing. He blowed up his arms, and he came outside, and he was like, "Yeah, really funny, guys, really funny." And then later, since we're all pretty
Tired?
intellectually challenged,
Good way to phrase it.
yeah, we started fake snoring. So like Drew and Bryce were like,
It sounds like you're congested. Like,
yeah.
Awful.
And after that one time, he never came out again. But
They must be asleep.
And earlier that night, Bryce and Drew and I went to Casey's convenience store, not sponsored, and
Not sponsored.
And we bought a pizza.
You mind disclosing where Fetty lives?
Yeah, it is. No.
2620 East.
Input address here.
You need
Summer
to chew that in
Crossing?
the mic. Get a bite out of it. Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
Smacks. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
That's
I'm
not.
so
That's
sorry.
not gonna be good.
I'll get a good bite out of it though.
Anyway, where we at? Oh, hey.
We're now hitting about an hour.
Yeah,
We actually broke it.
We did.
I thought that'd be Happy New Year. Yeah, this actually. I didn't think we were gonna make it.
I totally thought we were
No,
going to get it.
I have a funny story. Kind of thinking about New Year's because countdown.
Alright, so we gotta go, guys.
So I was weightlifting and so someone said give him lift off, right? And it's been a while since I've heard lift off, right? So I kind of thought they meant just count down. And so I was sitting here being intellectually challenged.
Got a blast.
And I was like, 10, 9, 8. Like, dude, what are you doing? Lift up the bar for me. I was like, oh. I was like, oh, okay.
Give him a lift up.
I mean, because I
So dumb.
always work out by myself because it's been 2 years since I've, I had like a gym.
Yeah.
And, okay, John, he just handed me this, oh, it's actually
It looks like a
nasty.
piece of leather.
It looks like refined leather
Yeah.
It's the skin from the summer sausage. Not sponsored.
from the Amazon forest. But yeah, it's been like 2 years since I was actually at a gym, so it's been 2 years since I heard, give me a lift off, bro. Alright.
Well, that was a very funny story, Logan.
Thank you. It was about me being stupid.
Yes.
I love the moments when I'm
So
stupid.
I think since we've reached an hour, we're gonna go ahead and call it.
Closing
fun.
remarks.
I loved
Don't
him.
expect an upload schedule.
Don't expect. I loved him so much. He was so young. Why did he? Okay, let's go.
You can always retake a class. You can never relive a party. Alright, so
That's awful.
this has
Okay,
been
we're
it.
at it.
We'll see you next time, hopefully, if you care
Yeah, no, we won't.
to care to jump in.
Bye.
This has been me, Justin.
Me, John.
Me, Lucas.
Get out.